What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the PXG 0211 versus the Taylormade SIM2 Max irons. So in this video we're going to take a look at our first impressions of each of the two irons, their key features and selling points, the technology driving their performance, some shaft options and the lofts of each iron set, and which one we recommend buying and for who. As always, thanks for watching our video, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So PXG is a premium club supplier that's burst onto the scene, and it's actually been founded by a tech billionaire, and this is the first set that PXG have set out to be affordable, and that means that these are cast irons as opposed to the triple forged process that most of our irons go through. It's they have progressive muscle back design. So the muscle back design is going to suit the better players, and they're progressive as well. So that means they're longer and more forgiving in the long irons, and they are more workable in the shorter irons. And because of the technology, all handicap levels should be able to play with these irons. And they've gone down really well in the golfing community this year. They're smooth and easy to hit. And if you want something a bit more player friendly, there's an ST version also available. The Taylormade SIM2, and this follows on from the SIM irons, and the big change from the very popular SIM range is that the speed bridge is gone and it's been replaced by a multi-material cap back which connects the toe to the heel, and these are excellent looking irons. They look compact at address, but they've got thick soles which produce a lot of distance, and the excellent looks are matched by the performance. They're long, forgiving, and they're also progressive, and the OS version as well is going to be longer, stronger lofted, and also more forgiving. So we've got options for high and mid handicappers here with the SIM2 irons. So looking at the technology driving the PX0211 irons, and we've got, these are cast irons, so they're not forged, which just basically means that the hot metal is poured into a cast as opposed to being chipped from a piece of metal as the forged irons would be, and the result is that these are cheaper, but they also maintain that high performance. The muscle back design is going to give you a lot of distance but also a lot of workability, and that makes these irons ideal basically for mid handicappers, but low handicappers and high handicappers should be able to play them as well. The progressive design, so we've got more offset in the longer irons, and we've got also larger heads, so they're just going to be longer and easier to hit and more forgiving. And then when you get closer to the green, the shorter irons have basically thinner, less offset heads, so you're going to be able to get more turf interaction, higher spin rates, and you're just going to be able to work the ball a bit more. And these also have a lot of undercut on the irons as well to get under that turf and get the ball up in the air easily. So we've got the dual core technology, and this is a hollow body design, and we've got an outer and inner core which gives a smooth feel. And then we've got the thin face, which is just going to give the maximum possible ball speed on connection with the iron and the ball. The other version of these is the ST irons, which utilize the triple forging, and they have a solid blade design, so these ones are going to be for the low handicappers, and they're also going to come at a higher price point. So as mentioned, the SIM2 Max irons, they replaced the speed bridge which was in the M5, M6 and the original Sims, and that's been replaced by the multi-material capback, which gives a really stable feel to the clubs, and it also gives a smooth and soft feel when you strike the ball. Not as soft as a player's iron, but still very good for a game improvement iron. We've got the echo dampening technology inside, which is just going to basically eliminate the vibrations if you miss hit the ball, and it just gives a nice soft feel to the irons as well. So we've got the inverted cone, which is stretching out the sweet spot on the irons from the top, and then we've got the speed pocket at the bottom of the face, so if you hit it low then you're still going to get a ton of speed, height and distance, and it just makes these a lot more forgiving as well. We've got the ultra thin face, which is just going to result in maximum ball speed on impact. And then the OS versions, they have bigger heads, more forgiveness, more offset and stronger loft, So if you're looking just for the maximum distance and straight shots, the SIM Max OS are going to be a good option to look at. So looking at the lofts of the two irons, and both very similar, we can see that the SIM2 Max irons have slightly more generous loft, so you're going to be able to get them a bit higher in the air. But we were also impressed by the way we were able to get the PXG irons up in the air and then landing down on the green without too much rollout at the end as well. Plenty of shaft options for both of the clubs, and if you're building the PXGs online on their website, you've got the KBS Max Graphite, you've got Mitsubishi, Aerotech and Accra, and there's also plenty of steel and graphite options for the SIM2 irons. So which one should you buy? And if you've heard about the success of PXG and how excellent these irons have performed but haven't been able to afford them, this is your chance to get in. These are available for under $1,000 for the full set, and these are really good irons from a successful premium brand, and they're primarily going to suit a mid-handicap golfer. But if you're a high handicapper aiming at mid-handicap, or if you're mid to low handicap, these are going to be excellent as well. The SIM2 are the latest irons from Taylormade, and you know that's going to mean excellent quality. The SIM Max irons were excellent and very well reviewed, super performance, and these are very similar. Excellent for high to mid handicappers looking just for distance, consistency and forgiveness. The PXG 0211 ST are triple forged, and they're going to suit the better players. So if you're a mid to low handicapper or even a professional player, then you're going to be looking at these more slim blades. The SIM2 Max OS, as we say, they've more offset, larger heads, stronger lofted. So if you're looking for just long, probably the longest clubs of 2021, good, strong and surprisingly high launching with excellent turf interaction as well. These are going to be excellent for even a beginner, a high handicapper. But if you're a mid handicapper, you can still certainly get great performance from these. Might not be as workable as a player's iron, but still very good performance. Anybody can get good use out of the PXG, but they're going to suit slightly more experienced and better players more effectively. So if you're a high handicapper, we'd recommend going with the SIM2. If you're just starting out, go with the SIM2 OS. And if you know your way around the golf course and you're good with your irons, then you could have a look at the PXG 0211s. For me, I would probably go with the SIM2 Max irons for most players, just because they're long, straight and forgiving, and you know, you can't ask for too much more from the irons. But both of these sets are highly rated and super effective. So that's it for our video today. We hope you liked the video, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and have a good day.